I'm about to start.
Welcome to the Pods Are Against Us, taking on every podcast topic, one episode at a time. Become one of the pod people and follow and subscribe on YouTube, Spotify, Amazon Music, Audible, and Podcast Addict. On to the show.
That is right. And welcome to the Pods Are Against Us. Hey, we got the NFL Conference Championship Sunday picks. Huge show today. We got sad therapists, happy bosses, Josh Allen cries, Bo Nix is hurt, and the easiest Super Bowl prediction ever. We got Mike's versus Sean's all day Sunday. And joining us to take care of all of that will be the QB1, the nowhere man, and he is Sweet Lou. What's up, man?
Yo, what's up,
Yeah.
everybody? I
Shout out of
almost
a
fell out of
cannon.
my I almost fell out of my chair there with the Raging Cajuns intro, sad therapists and happy bosses.
That's right. We
Oh
got it
boy,
all.
what a heartbreaking weekend it was, man. Our boy is gone.
Yeah,
Benny.
I told you. It had to come to an end eventually. Came down to the last play. Absolutely could have made it. We can start there if you want. Rams versus
Yeah,
Bears down to the last play. All credit to Chicago, man. But what can you do?
yeah, I feel like we should start there, especially since it's me and Jose's hometown. And
Yeah.
I was actually at the Blackhawks game with Caleb Williams on Monday. So
Nice. Yes. Oh, that's
yeah,
so cool. So cool.
PCA was sitting right next to him. It was pretty funny. Small world.
Very.
And yeah, but as soon as they showed him on camera, all the fans went nuts.
Oh, dude's
It
amazing.
wasn't his fault at all. So I never.
No, in fact, the guy that lost the pick on that fourth down there, like he's getting a lot of heat for giving up on the route there that costed that interception. So they're definitely not putting it on Caleb as they shouldn't. Another
Yeah,
controversial call, as to whether or not it was a catch or not, all that good stuff.
yeah. My brother kept saying, like, in overtime, why would you go for such a long pass that he should have just kept rushing the ball? But
Nah.
for me, I go back to even before that. For me, it was the drive before the tying drive in the fourth quarter. I think there was like 2 minutes left on the clock or something, and uh, they were at first and goal, second and goal, third and goal, fourth and goal, and they just kept on rushing the ball. And I'm
Yeah.
like, well, you're right there. Why don't you just pass it? And then
Yeah.
I assumed that we went for a field goal after third and goal, but I guess on fourth and goal, they went for it again and gave the ball back because the next thing I know, the Rams are back out there and it's still, we're still down 10-17.
Yeah.
So I was like, you didn't go for a field goal? Why wouldn't you go for a field goal?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then
Hmm.
they were lucky the defense stopped him once again. And then that's when Caleb pulled that amazing play
Oh,
and tied it up
wow.
by running backwards. I thought it was over because every time I've
Yeah.
seen a quarterback do that, it's been
Yeah.
over.
I'm not a
And he
fan of that,
threw
but yeah.
he threw what looked like a Hail Mary play, and it actually was a clean, pass to the tight end, and they scored. And I
Yeah.
went completely nuts
Insane.
watching it, and it
Wow.
really made my night. I literally had my night made and my night ruined in one game. I don't know how, but you do the math there.
that's
Um,
that's
I'm not used
football.
to the Bears winning, games like this, even though that they've done it. This would have been the eighth time. They should have won this game, Ken.
Yeah,
They should
no,
have won
they
this game.
absolutely should have. I was gonna say,
But
in my opinion, I feel like the better team is moving on anyway. I think the Bears would have got destroyed in the next round, but props to them for getting the way they did, and they absolutely could have won the game. I absolutely could have. So there's that. I'll give them all credit in the world, but it ended the way I figured it would, some way or another.
I think they should have won 20-17 if they would have gone for the field goal like
Yeah,
anybody would have on that one play I
yeah,
was talking about.
yeah, and then just let
Um,
it go. Yeah,
yeah, it should have been 20-17 after that amazing play on Caleb's part. Yeah.
indeed.
So
So there's that.
That was the Bears game. Now on to the. You want to do the Bills one next?
Yeah, we'll go back up to the Bills and Broncos. Wow, boy, you got Josh Allen crying because he lost. Can you imagine like Joe Montana or fucking Johnny Unitas or somebody crying at the podium? Come on, guy. But it's okay. I get it. Bo Nix got hurt on like the second to last play. Nobody even knew until the end. People weren't even sure it was real.
Yeah, I got the alert right after the game, and I was like, "Wait, what? No, did he
uh,
celebrate too hard? What happened?" Man, old boy was celebrating on his way to the hospital with that ankle surgery.
yeah, it sucks, man. Yeah,
Oh,
ankle. Yeah, broken ankle.
and
The
you know how
Bills
much I
coach.
like Knicks. I still
Yeah,
talk about that
yeah,
5 touchdown fourth quarter
absolutely. Yeah,
against the
no,
Giants.
it would have been great to see him move on. I really would have liked to see him keep going, but the Bills
Yeah,
coach got fired on this game, and I told y'all that on one of the shows. I'm like, if Josh Allen and them lose this, heads are gonna roll. Somebody's not coming back. Mike McDermott, as it were, not coming back as the Bills head coach. He will be head coaching somebody real soon. It feels like I told you at the time, it felt like a waste that the Bills would have lost. You know, now that you know Bo Nix isn't moving on, but at the same time, like, were the Bills any good? Not really. They probably would have got blown out next round anyway. I don't know. I don't know. What can you do? Another controversial call on that one. Joe Sorrow chimed in on Twitter and said both of the calls were correct in both games. So I guess I'll take his word for it.
yeah. I was just gonna say, you're gonna mention that call,
Yeah.
that pass call, where the pass was complete or not. You
Yeah,
know?
them both of them are what they are. What can you do? Getting to my
Yeah,
understanding, they were called correctly. Give or
yeah.
take. Those things are hard to call in the speed of the game. I get it.
Always brings me back to the Steelers Cardinals Super Bowl.
Oh,
Whoa.
hey, my favorite ever.
Yeah. So the Denver Broncos move on as I thought they would.
Correct.
Finally
Yeah,
got
boy, I had the Bills winning that, and they damn well should have. Again, down to the last play, last minute.
they almost did, and if you want to argue that call, I guess they would
Yeah,
have.
a bad
Yeah.
call goes that way, and that's how it is. And man, everyone talking about Josh Allen's year because Mahomes isn't in the way this time. So it's Josh Allen's year, and he still doesn't make it. So
Yeah,
yeah,
we can't all be the Chiefs and get all the calls. Oh, whoops, did I
yeah,
say that?
I'll tell you now. And I told you in the thing right after McDermott got fired. McDermott's fired. Josh Allen is officially out of excuses. There are no more excuses, Josh. He had 4 turnovers in this game, and everybody's still hailing him like the greatest quarterback of all time. He had 4 turnovers. People are killing Josh Stroud for that, but giving Josh Allen excuses. So no more excuses, Josh. This is it. Because I think the Chiefs are going to struggle when they come back. I really do. I think they got a little bit of rebuilding to do, and they're going to struggle coming back. So next year's it. I don't care. If you don't do it next year, I don't want to hear it. He's a regular season champion, and that is what it is. Just like
Yep.
Lamar. Oops, did I
Speaking
say
of
that?
speaking of Lamar and the Harbaugh's the new Giants coach. So
He
there
is the
you
new
go.
Giants coach now. That'll be interesting to see. Yeah, he got
Be
hired fucking
exciting.
minutes later, and I
It's
think it was a dumb
exciting.
move. Yeah, dumb
I
move
don't
in my
think
opinion.
Tomlin can't be out there because Tomlin you would think would get hired just as fast, but
No,
maybe
Tomlin
he's
is not actively looking for a job. I don't think.
not coaching. I think I heard something about broadcasting
Yeah,
possibly.
yeah.
Yeah.
To my understanding, and what all the talking heads are saying, he's probably going to like take a year and maybe see what kind of comes up if he comes back. But we don't know.
Yeah.
That led us to the Niners versus Seahawks. The Niners just got blown out. Not much to say there. They got hurt, and it might be a substation nearby's fault.
Yeah, I as much, I love my Niners, but I came into this one, after the way they played that last week against these guys. I wasn't expecting much with all the injuries and everything, we couldn't even put a team out there, but CMC really wanted to get out there and do his thing, but he kept being told, "No, man, it's okay.
Yeah, it's
We made
over.
it this far. 12 and
Yeah,
5 record with on crutches and bandages, Ken. 12
absolutely
and 5
amazing
record,
season. That guy,
divisional championships."
Yes, sir. That
Yeah.
guy should get coach of the year by far, in my opinion. Boy, he did something with nothing just all year. If it wasn't a quarterback, it was a something else. I mean, he had nobody. He didn't have a full team all year,
Yeah,
and took it down to the wire there. But the Hawks are just so powerful. So
that's for sure, man.
there is that, and of course, finally we had the Texans and Patriots. As I just said, Stroud was awful. uh,
Well, they kept it pretty close in the beginning, and then it seemed like New England figured out what Aaron Rodgers couldn't the week before, right? And
yeah,
started scoring on him.
yeah.
And after that, you know, the Houston offense was nowhere to be found in the second half. So, yep, on to the MVP. You know, I still think Drake May should definitely get it over Matthew Stafford.
I would take Stafford personally because he actually played against somebody all year in the hardest division in the NFL. But that's my
Yeah,
opinion. Drake May as a rookie, impressive, but he played absolutely no one all year. He played crappiest teams on earth. They had like the second easiest like NFL schedule of all time. So yeah, I wouldn't give it
yeah.
too much. But hey, again, you can only win the games that are put in front of you. So I understand that, and he did.
Well, we'll have to see what he does when they face each other in the Super Bowl if he gets there.
Yeah, we'll see if we
That's for
get there.
sure.
That could be a
Yep.
thing.
Which perfect segue to our next thing, right?
Yes, this is the easiest Super Bowl prediction you can possibly get. Lou, there's no way you can get this one wrong. No way you can
All
get it
right.
wrong. You're going to get this. We're going to get this together. Everybody knows there's only one answer to all of this. All right.
Yahoo
So,
gave us two numbers, right?
two numbers. We got a 16 and an 8.
Yeah. Take it away, Ken.
So you get 16 points for one game, and who isn't going to put it on the Patriots? We got a backup versus a rookie. This is not good for the future of the AFC in the Super Bowl. For those wondering that love the numbers, we got the Patriots -4.5 on the road. And if you care, 42.5 is the total for the game. That's the over under.
Yeah.
Uh, I would take the Pats and the points all day. Laying 4.5 is fine with me. I'd lay 30 on this. I know a lot of people are saying that, so Sean Payton, when he got hired as the head coach, like the first thing he did was sign this little backup guy. So
Yeah.
he loves him, and the guy knows the stuff apparently. So we'll see. But
Yeah,
yeah,
for all you know, he could be his next Drew Brees, and you not know that.
I mean, he wanted Bo Nix because of that, and then look how that turned out. It's working somewhat, but he liked this Stidham or something like that. This is this guy's name, Jared
Did him.
Stidham.
Yeah.
He likes him a lot. He said he
The
knows
new chief
everything.
back.
Now he hasn't thrown a pass since 2023 in a week 18, but that is what it is. Yeah, I'm good. I'll take the Patriots by 100.
All right. That's your 16?
Yep. Oh, by the way,
Yeah.
Mike versus Sean part 1. We got Mike Vrabel and Sean Payton, right? Yeah. So Mike versus Sean part 1.
Yeah, you got Danucci backing up, too. Ben
So
Danucci.
I mean the coaches, both games have coaches named Mike versus Sean
It's Mike versus Sean.
on both games for coaches. Yes.
Conference championship football.
For both of them. That's right. We got Mike versus Sean in both games. So there you go. Patriots all day. What you got?
My 16, I'm going to take Seattle against the Rams. The
Yeah.
Rams barely got past the Bears, and
Wow.
or as we both said, they shouldn't have. They're not getting anywhere near Seattle, dude. Are you kidding me? Yeah, like you said, Stafford's gonna, if he wants to be MVP, he's gonna have to break down a defense like Seattle
Yeah.
in Seattle too. Like, dude, that 11th man is just dangerous. My cousin said this, and I forgot to mention it last week, so I'm saying it this week as I liked it. There are no such things as a great defenses anymore, just inept offense.
Yeah.
Seattle's defense is good. They're not as good
Yeah.
as the Boom Squad.
Well,
Richard Sherman and them
Yeah.
boys.
The Legion of Boom, right?
Yeah, and they're totally different though, right? Because the Boom Squad had that solid core, right,
Yeah.
against the rushing, but this team's defense is built differently.
Yeah, well, yeah,
But
it's definitely not going to be that good, but solid.
yeah, I think it'll be enough to stop the Rams. So I'll take a 16 on that.
Thanks. All right.
Yeah.
Well, there ain't nowhere else to go for me but number 8, and of course, I am also taking the Seahawks. Yeah, this the Seahawks and the Rams game is the real Super Bowl of all this, as everyone is saying. Mike versus Sean Part 2. We got Sean McVay and Mike McDonald here. So there you go, Mike versus Sean again. Oh, by the way, let's see. Seahawks favored -2.5, favored at home. 47.5 is the over-under for that one. Yeah, this is the real Super Bowl. AFC game won't matter much because whoever wins this is going to destroy whoever's over there. Uh, and this is why I said I could never be happy for a Super Bowl because I fucking hate the Seahawks. I despise this. If there's anybody I hate, it's Dallas and the Seahawks. I cannot stand them. So I already know they're going to go all the way, and I can never be happy. And we'll have the Seahawks and the Patriots. Everybody's like, oh, finally, we'll have a fresh Super Bowl with not the same team over and over again. And we end up with the Seahawks and the Patriots. Oh, yeah, the Patriots never make it, you know? So so we'll be back to the same old, same old. The more things change, the more they stay the same. A rematch of 2015, by the way, Hawks Patriots, right? I think the Hawks destroy them this time. There you go. That's my pick. 8 points on the Hawks.
Yeah. So my number 8, and I hate predictableness. So as much as I wanted to take Denver, I like having a happy boss. So if it puts a smile on her face, I'll take Drake May against Denver, even
Yeah.
though this is a rookie versus rookie game. And I think
Pretty
Denver's
much.
got still, even without Knicks, still think they have a solid squad, and they're at home. So I see this game differently. I see them going either way,
They could.
unless somehow Denver, unless Stidham turns into CJ Strode and that offense falls apart in the second half. It won't be as close as I think it will be. But I'm taking New England too with an 8. Got to make the boss happy. So.
Very good.
But
I took him
I
with
will
16,
not.
boss.
I will not be surprised if Denver wins this one. Is all I'm saying.
No, I hear you. I hear you. A lot of people are calling it close, and it very well could be. It's all I'm going to say is it shouldn't be, right? Like the Patriots shouldn't struggle with a backup quarterback. I don't care, but I understand it could happen. Could happen.
How's the defense though? They got injuries on that defense. I thought they still had a decent defense.
Or the Patriots?
The Broncos.
Oh, the Broncos? Yeah, I'm sure they're fine, probably.
I mean, I know Drake just finished carving up the Houston Texans defense that everybody was
Right.
calling the
Yeah,
best
yeah,
defense in the
yeah. About to
league.
say, everybody told me the Texas defense was the greatest thing ever until it wasn't. So, you know, I don't
Yeah,
care what they say. The man that I don't care what they say. That Broncos team has to be deflated. You can't tell me it's not. It just I don't see it, man. I'm sorry, I don't see it, dude. Again, if this was week 14 or something, fine, maybe. But this
yeah.
is like the road to the Super Bowl. No bullshit time. There's no way. There's no way. They should get blown out of the water. I'm not saying they will. I'm saying they should. I where I work at where I work at, not many people talk football with me. Young people just don't seem to care about sports anymore, and I get it. Nobody likes billionaires, anymore. So like all I get is like a forklift guy and an electrician guy that'll talk sports with me. And the little electrician guy, Mr. Tony, who will never listen to this because he don't understand technology, but shout out to Mr. Tony. He walks up to me the other morning in our meeting and stuff, and he's like, I'm gonna tell you something that I'm only telling my friends and family right now. He's like, take all the money you got, just all the money, all the house money, everything. He's like, you bet it on the Patriots, you bet it on the Seahawks, and you bet it on the Seahawks to win the Super Bowl. You'll be a rich man. I was like, yep, and yep. That's all correct, Mr. Tony. You got that right. That's nailed it. Pets, Seahawks, Super Bowl, Seahawks all day long. I don't know what you think about the Super Bowl yet. You don't have to give that away if you don't want to. I'm telling y'all now, it's done.
Let's like I said, I don't like predictability. I'm not saying you guys are crazy for trying to predict it the way you are, but I don't like predictability. That's one of the
I
things I hated
I
about the
love it.
Chiefs being
I
here
love
all the
being
time.
wrong. Bring
The
it.
Chiefs and the Zebras being here all the time. I hated that. So, for the sake of competitiveness, let's see how things turn out this weekend. I could still see Denver versus Seattle. I'm not saying I could see
I
Denver versus the Rams. There's
I'm
no
about to say
way.
I think they said Broncos Rams is the only Super Bowl combination out of this we've never had before. So that would be interesting if it did break down that way. That those two have never met in a Super Bowl ever that way. So that'd be fun if it did happen that way. I would love to see that. I'm just not that lucky, and I'm going to get I'm not going to say a crappy game, but I'm going to get a game of people I don't really want to see in the Super Bowl, as always. Even on a year when the people I don't want to see aren't there, I'm going to get a Super Bowl full of people I don't want to see because that's just how it works. But it's better than usual, at least, anyway.
Yeah.
I'll pull for Drake May all the way and hope that the
Who's the?
Seahawks fail, and they won't.
Did they replace the halftime show, or are they still going with the same
No, they're not
halftime
going to
show?
replace the halftime show. Go cry about it. They're not replacing shit. He's like the most popular musician on the fucking planet. They're not replacing that. They're not stupid because some idiots are crying. They're not going to replace that. Go watch the
Do
white
you
version
speak
on
Spanish?
huh?
Do you speak Spanish,
Do
Ken?
I know?
Then he doesn't want you listening. You heard him.
I'm not. I don't hate the guy though. I'm not that crap
Me
of
neither.
people.
I just thought that was a dumb thing to say when you're in such a public.
He's saying it to the people that are
Yeah,
shitting on him. I'm not shitting on the dude. It's
I
whatever. I'm
never
fine.
did either. But it's like, dude, you're trying to sell things. You're not supposed to choose sides. You know what I mean? It's bad business.
I say fuck the shitty people. I'm with him on that. I'm not hating on it. I'll check
I
it out.
hear that. Yeah. No, always. Yeah, you always want to throw hate back to the haters. I get that, but I just mean
That's who he's
like
talking to. He's not
you're in
talking
the
to
business.
everybody. I don't think.
Yeah, you're in the business of making sales. You don't, you try to stay neutral on those
I'm gonna
things.
tell you now what he knows, and that is they're gonna be watching anyway, baby. He ain't nobody missing nothing. It's gonna be the most watched Super Bowl halftime of all fucking time, like it always is. Just like when everybody cries, "I'm not watching, I'm not watching." They're gonna be fucking watching it. The numbers are gonna prove it, like it always does.
Pretty much.
I was here
Oh,
in Louisiana, man. I can tell you this fun story real quick. I remember when the Saints players were kneeling for the anthem and everybody's, mad. I'm never watching the Saints again. Fuck that shit. I'm never watching the Saints again, right? So what?
yeah.
I think it was either later that year or maybe the next season was when the Saints got robbed on that pass interference call against the Rams in that game to go to the Super Bowl again. Boy, you should have seen all the people in the comments. Oh, what was that call? What was that call? I'm like, hey, I thought y'all weren't watching anymore. Y'all are still watching. We know y'all are still watching. So they can all cry all they want. They're gonna watch the halftime show, and I'm gonna watch it, and it's gonna be fine. Can't wait for Green Day at the beginning. That'd be pretty cool. And
Nice.
yeah, they're doing a
That's pretty cool.
pregame thing. They're gonna do like a little intro thing with Green Day, so that'd be cool too.
Now that I'll watch.
Hell yeah,
Sweet.
yeah. Pop in early in the pregame stuff. Of course,
Sweet.
for the Super Bowl preview, we will be doing a fun thing I did before where I am going to come up with 20 props plus a couple of bonus questions, and we're going to see who gets the most of them correct, and it'll all lead into the Super Bowl picks and everything. I'm going to shoot you a little example video of what I've done before. It's fun stuff. But we're going to do a Super Bowl prop pick show and all that fun stuff, all the crazy questions. That's what we'll do for the Super Bowl special. And for the record, for the fun of it, I did go through the who are they going to win 9 thing and the guesses we made, and we both ended up 5-5. So
Really?
that was a wash.
That's funny.
As
No
far
kidding.
as I counted the yeses and nos, and I counted whether or not we got the number of games we predicted right. You had to get the number exactly right, and a couple of them we
You
did,
know,
and we ended up 5-5.
I should have won that, and there's only one reason I didn't is because that Pittsburgh. Because I would have said yes if you would have told me that Aaron was okay and he was good to go. Because I said no because they told me Aaron was done for the year, that his hand, whatever. And then Aaron comes back 2, 3 weeks later and they start winning and they got to 10-8,
Yeah,
right?
I said yes and 9, so I didn't get the 10 there.
Yeah, I was like, man, I was like, dude, you guys said that he wasn't coming back. That's why I said no. But yeah, Aaron came back and you guys got 10. Yeah. Man.
It's
But yeah,
crazy for
man.
us both to get the Panthers wrong with yes and like 9 and 10, and they didn't even make 8. I think they were like 8. That's crazy. We all got the Panthers wrong, and it's like aiming high, and they made the like playoffs and everything. It
Dude, the
still was.
Panthers won the division without 9 wins.
They were only 8 and something. Yeah.
Wow. Oh yeah, 8-7, I think. Yeah,
They
or eight and nine. Yeah.
didn't even have 9, and look how far they
Wow.
went. So that's a
Yeah,
fun one. Oh, yeah, that's a
that's
fun one.
crazy. I mean, they played like crazy at home, like I was saying all season. But and wait
Yeah.
till you see the rankings when we do the rankings on them, man.
The only
Um,
number I nailed directly was the Dolphins with 7, and the only number you nailed directly was the Bucks with 8. So we both
yeah,
ended
because of
up five
Baker
and five.
for sure. Just to continue on, I'm out of my guys confidence league. There's only like 5 people left, and they all scored over 100 points. Kenny did. He got 107. I'm at 97. Basically, all I have left is Seattle with an 8, the Rams with 10,
Yeah,
Denver with 13, and New England with 14. I'm guessing the dagger was literally losing 12 on the Bears. So
yeah. I don't have my
yeah,
sheet on me, but mine's pretty similar to yours, to be honest, one way or the other.
yeah. So I think I ended up with 97 there, and for the heck of it, I'm guessing Kenny's gonna win this one though.
Nah.
I guess.
We'll
Yeah.
see. Still time for me to screw all this up. But we got the same picks now, so there's that.
Yeah. Right.
It's about the easiest predictable thing you can do. Man, again, too, I got to give the Rams. I mean, they could definitely do this. It's going to be a great game. The Rams could definitely pull it off, but man, that Seahawks team just looks so dominant when they walk out. Man, they're so fast.
If they somehow figure out the Seattle defense, I could see them winning, but
Yeah,
that's a big if.
they're so good, man. That Seahawks team is so good. So
Yeah.
that is it. We will see you not next week, right? Or if we do, it'll be for the thing, right?
When's is Pro? No, the Pro Bowl's not next week, is it?
I don't know, but it sure as hell ain't the Super Bowl.
No, 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 no. Yeah. We'll see you the week of the Pro Bowl for rankings, and well, we could also
Has to be.
yeah, just finish discussing who won the last confidence thing, right? And who we
Yeah.
got going into the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
But yeah, odds are, like you said, if it's predictable, we'll touch base on it. But mostly, our next show will be the rankings one. Then
Yes.
we need to talk about the preseason rankings, where teams were and where they ended up. Some of them, like the New England Pats, were ranked 22
Yeah.
on my list, and that's me going through 3 different sources. The highest I saw them ranked were maybe 20, and
Yeah.
I gave that 20 spot to the Raiders at the time.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We're gonna discuss, huge, because the Pats are obviously top 5 in the finish, right? So
Yeah. Yeah. No matter what now. Yeah.
just to give you an example of how crazy they started with to how they ended up, or like me and Kenny have talked about his team all
Right.
season. We're like, I had
Yeah.
them ranked 7th, and
Yeah.
now they're what, 27?
Yeah. They're definitely way at the bottom. Yeah. A lot of familiar faces at the bottom and the top, but there are some changes as always. There's always a handful of teams that go the other way.
Yeah,
I
so
think
we'll
it'll be
discuss
fun
where
for that
they.
show. I think it'd be fun for that show to pick one of each that we think is going to happen next year. Like, pick a
Yeah,
bottom that you think is going to be a top and pick a top that you think will be a bottom. Because what's going to happen? One team's going to flip flop both ways. We're going to
yeah,
pick one from each side and see who we think it's going to be.
that does sound interesting. Let's do it.
So we'll try that also just for fun.
Well, everybody, thank you for joining us. That has been the Against Us podcast, NFL Sports Edition. Kenny and I bringing you all the picks and fun in NFL. For my host, Kenny, the Rage and Cajun, I've been your co-host, Sweet Luke. UB1, nowhere, man. Enjoy the games this weekend.
Yeah, we'll see y'all next time, man.
One more time for Benny.